You gotta stop selling out too. I keep on telling you, I done told you once. I told you.
Like I had almost beat this homeless lady last night.
But he may feel some type of way because he feels like he's the dominant of this relationship.
Right.
So you the bottom and he the top.
Oh.
So the bottom is making more money than the top.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Does money matter?
No.
No. So if you dating someone and they work at McDonald's and they're not the manager at McDonald's, listen. And okay, well they work wherever they work. They don't make that much, right? That wasn't shade to the people that work at McDonald's.
Well, no, and I speak about heterosexual.
My thing is, there's nothing wrong with being straightforward to the point. Hey, you want to go out, so how we gonna do this? I'm paying for mine, or you paying for yours, or we gonna switch. I pay for dinner, you pay for the movie. Whatever, there's nothing wrong with doing that.
Right.
So do you think top should pay for everything? Heterosexual people, they believe that the man should be the one that courts the woman. But let's talk about gay people. Should tops pay for everything, or should the bottom come out their pockets and pay for stuff?
Let one person, let him answer.
I think it should be vice versa. What? Talk about it. I mean, if you want to take your dude out, you a top, take your dude out. If the bottom want to take your top out, take your top out. It shouldn't even be a fucking, oh, I'm the top, let me pay, oh, I'm the bottom, I'm not paying. I think that's...
I'm gonna say this, okay? I'm versatile top, but if I'm in a relationship, I'll be versatile, okay? Now, if I'm dating someone and someone comes to me with this whole top mentality, I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna come pick your ass up. You better take me out. Something but that.
Thank you guys for tuning into AK Nation TV, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. Welcome to another episode of Culture Clubb. Yes, indeed. Hopefully you guys checked out the last episode. It was starting to get a little bit heated. People broke in the booty hole, got finally inside the booty hole. Yes. Yes. Finally got inside the booty hole and was about to work it out, and then the camera stopped. So now we about to really have sex, okay? So this particular episode, we're gonna get a little raunchy in this particular episode. Now I'm just playing. As usual, we're gonna start from our right to our left. You state your name and one question or concern that you would like to talk about, a topic that you would like to talk about. Starting with you, sir.
Well, I'm Kendall, and my question is, could you date someone that was HIV positive?
Okay. Remember your question, please, because we got a lot of people to go through. So remember your question.
My name is Trout, and my question is, at what age are you considered old?
Okay.
30.
Oh, wow. Let's get to introductions.
You better hope you did a C30.
Right.
Let's get through introductions. Come through.
My name is Anthony, and I want to talk about money and relationships.
Well, I'll come back on the camera.
My name is TC, and I want to talk about, I guess MTV nominees.
Oh, they do come on tonight, huh?
What come on this night? Big days.
Yes. My name is Sheldon, aka Shelly J. Trap. And my topic is, do you find it hard to trust your significant other?
That's something deep in your life, right? We're gonna get you that answer, Shelby.
So, my name is Dale, and I want to talk about Young Jock because y'all been making all these about his hair and stuff, making him the Popeye's chicken lady and Monica and
So this is what we're gonna do, right? Because there is a large cast, we're gonna answer the top questions first, and then we'll do another episode with the bottom questions. But introduce yourself and your zodiac sign.
My name is Drake. I'm a Cancer. My question is what?
No, you're not gonna do the question.
So yeah.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Dwayne and I'm an Aquarius.
And I am Wes. I'm a Leo.
I'm Shakara, I'm an Aquarius.
And I'm Riley, and I'm a Capricorn.
All right, so let's talk about Young Jock. Now, Young Jock, we already know he's family. We know this. If you don't know this, well, I know this.
I didn't know that.
He's family, okay? He may have 8, 9 baby mamas and 17 kids, but that means nothing.
No. Hey, John.
So,
Right. I didn't say Jock. I didn't
Let
say
me pull out
that.
my breaking news banner. Breaking news.
Right. So I'm not. I mean, I can understand why she is deciding to have her hair like that, but I mean,
I know one thing. Y'all better stop trying
So
to monitor me.
So
Y'all better stop trying to monitor me.
it was a post I saw on Facebook. There's a post I saw on Facebook. You know, Chris Brown did his hair like that.
But
you know, he had
that's
a-
different though.
No, and I'm saying, but it was like, I read the comments, and the comments was like, you know, the whole post was saying that because Young Jock is dark skinned, that it doesn't look good on him versus light skinned boys. And I'm saying, you know, with them it was sexy, but with him he looks a fool. And I was just like, you know, it's right. We do have this whole colorism thing that dark skinned people can do something that a light skinned person can't, or a light skinned person pose better than a dark skinned person.
Maybe he should have just added a little tracks in it. Like, it should have been a little
Chris Brown's hair was not to the extent of Young Jock's hair.
Trust me.
Chris Brown had like a little bit up top, but Young Jock got that straight up relaxer part, and the deep part on the side.
Right. And then it's
gonna take him a
all right. So hold on 1 second. We got a little chime in. Go ahead.
I just don't think there's anything wrong with it. Back in the day, look what these dudes' heads look like.
Yeah, Temptation.
Slick, it don't matter. I think that the thing about it is because they're looking at him as a masculine man, so they put so many building blocks compressed down on this man that because he decided to make this look his own, now people are like, oh nah, he gay or nah. Why? That's what this man chooses to be. That don't make him any less of another man. That's just a hairstyle that does not make a person something different.
So
And
the
because
question is, can you
our
be a-
community is like that.
Can you be a thug with a relaxer?
Right.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they had perm.
You know, when I think about it, I think about Coolio. Coolio used to have perm in his hair. Snoop Dogg.
You have to understand.
There was ladies man.
You have to understand that they came out like that. They I guess morphed into that, you know, cut their hair and grew their hair out and stuff. They went into it. Young Jock always had a long haircut. And then he just automatically came out with a swoop and it really looked butch.
Did you say that look like Hunter?
I think it's brilliant marketing. I think Young Jock is getting y'all to talk about him, and he's gonna drop an album, and y'all gonna buy it. And that's exactly what Young Jock is
That's
doing.
okay, Young Jock. Put some finger waves in your hair.
So back to is somebody coming in? No. Oh, okay. Your question, sir, was very interesting.
Yes, it was.
So let me ask you: do you think that you can date someone that was HIV positive?
Yes, I do. I think if the person was forthcoming, right, and let me know up front, and I knew what the risks were, and maybe if we could like go to the doctors together just so I could find out like how we could protect ourselves, I feel like I could.
Interesting. So, have you had that opportunity to flex that opinion, or you think that that's something that you would do because you know people that are HIV positive and you know what they go through, or?
I know a few people, but it hasn't like presented itself to me. But I just feel like if I like really love this person unconditionally and we are going to be together, then like that's something that I wouldn't just, you know, shun or just say absolutely not to.
Okay, so then my next question to you would be, are you heterosexual, homosexual, lesbian?
Lesbian.
Oh, all right. I had to get it out. I had to figure out what was going on. I had to get it out. Because you know, a lot of individuals out here, first of all, disclaimer, let me just say this. Right now we are filming in the Stafford House. which is a second establishment of the Miracle of Love. Under the Miracle of Love umbrella, you see right above us, Miracle of Love. And a lot of individuals here didn't really know too much about Miracle of Love and what they do. So we're gonna have the information below on this particular video to give you all the information about Miracle of Love, but it's an amazing organization. I recently got tested here last month or the month, whatever, 2 months ago, last month, whatever. I got the little business card. See, actually, the first time I got tested here, I found out that you could get those little cards, and I felt so proud. I have my little card in my little wallet. Yep, you want to know? And here it is. But they do testing of all STDs, correct?
Yes.
They offer counseling. They offer to help you figure out what you can do with your insurances and things of that nature. So this is a great establishment. Please get into all the information below. I think a lot of the times, and I asked you that question because a lot of straight people think that they're immune to the virus, or it's a non-factor in their way of living, but it isn't. So I definitely wanted to put that out there. But that's amazing that you are able to be that open-minded about the topic of HIV, and that you're willing to have that conversation with a potential partner or whatever the case may be. What about you, Dale? Could you date someone?
Yes, and I want to point out that we did not know her sexuality at all.
Yeah.
We did not know, so.
I do.
Oh,
How'd you know?
Because I met her before. But I want to say something. You know, I was always told that lesbians are the ones that are like the least likely to contract the disease and stuff like that. And it might be a miseducation on my part, and maybe somebody can chime in, but maybe that's why you haven't met anybody that you haven't come in contact with that you're dating, because it's less likely. Is that true, Mr. Stackhouse, man?
It's a pamphlet.
It is. So
It's a pamphlet right there that says lesbians and HIV.
but you just said that's true. They're less likely, right? That's what he just said. So yeah.
When I think of HIV and who gives it away, I think of a needle. I think of a syringe, because you can definitely get it if you utilize drugs. And I think of the penis being a syringe because it's inserted into the person and they give it away. So, I mean, that's how I internalize, probability or whatever as far as how you're gonna get it. But I've proven to myself that I can speak with someone that had HIV because I've spoken to 3 people that have had HIV. And we've had sex and everything, and I'm still fine. But it's about being aware of what you're doing and knowing about it, and that person coming forward, like you said, and disclosing that information for you. The last individual that I knew that had HIV lied about it. We had sex. It wasn't unprotected, thank you. But we had sex, and he did not tell me until he started to fall for me. And he was like, I have to tell you something. And I'm like, what? And it took him like 15 minutes of silence for me to then say, you're positive, aren't you? And that in itself was just a deal breaker for me because he lied. Because I asked him, and he lied straight to my face. So if you can lie about that, you can lie about any and everything under the sun. So at that point, there's no reason for us to go forward. But I really did like him, and I could not get past it. I tried for about a week, and it just wasn't gonna work. So, TC, how would you feel you're in a relationship now, but could you handle
I've talked about this before, and knowing people with HIV, it's all about education.
Yeah.
And like she said, that if you got the chance to really educate yourself and be there for that person and learn about the risks and what to do, what not to do, what you can do, what you can't do. Yeah, it's possible.
Is it a deal breaker for you, Dwayne?
No, not really. I guess because of the fact that I try to keep myself educated with that subject, because it can happen to anybody regardless. I don't care how many people say it ain't gonna happen to me, but you just never know, because again, people lie. And you can fall for anybody, especially if they pull on the right strings and you feeling yourself and they feeling they self, and y'all get to that thing, and it happens. But I think it's more controllable now. I think that people who have it I think they can be on the medication. I think is it PrEP, if I'm not mistaken.
PrEP, yes.
And so I think it's something that kind of helps. It helps it not be detected, more detectable or something like that.
Helps the transmission.
The transmission. So I think there can be healthy relationships like that as long as you and the other person stay, on top of the education and the knowledge. I think it can be a prosperous thing. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay. Your question, sir. Can you read?
At what age is too old? What's too old?
I think, and I'm just gonna chime in because a lot of people want to clown on the kid, okay? But this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. If y'all look at my older pictures, I was ugly as hell, to my opinion. I thought I was ugly as hell. I was still clocking them, still getting numbers, still dropping them down. Dropping them down boots, okay? But at the same time, for myself, I was like, damn, you really look like that? What was going on? It'll probably be a side-by-side one here so you can see the before and the after. I'm just saying, whatever. But now it's like, as every year passes, I feel I'm looking finer and finer and finer and finer and finer. Not everyone my age can say that because some of them don't really look, But there are a lot of individuals in their 20s that look like, damn, why? Why? Like, what are you doing? Are you eating right? Are you going to the gym? Like, what are you doing?
That shit.
Right. But I think you can call yourself old when you yourself feel old. Don't let anyone tell you that you're old because they're younger than you. Because one day they will be your age, and let's hope that they look as good. Right. Hopefully, let's hope that they look as good as you do, and that they're doing what you're doing. So
that part.
I think, like we've been saying, life experiences really help shape you.
Right.
And because I can say that when I was 20, 25, 26, like I went to work, I didn't shave. I was a supervisor. I was over people, I didn't shave, I didn't care. I wore like baggy shirts. Like it was, when I look back now, I'm like, dang.
He was trained.
Like people.
Look at that word again.
No, I mean it was just, but I think I'll be 33 in a month and a half, and I think with age comes knowledge. It comes self-esteem. You start learning yourself. You start learning how you like to dress. You learn how you like to be recognized in public and around friends and in the media and whatever the case may be. So you start taking more concern and care about your appearance. So hopefully, we can say Drake is 23. I remember when I was 23. Me too. And me now is way different. I can say that I was mature at 23 because I was a homebody. I was in church actively, and I was a good person. People say, "Oh, you're just such a good person," but now I'm so much more than that. I'm that and so much more, I should say. So, yeah, just with age, it defines who you are. You really, really know.
I need specifics on this question. Are you asking how old is too old for you to date? How old?
Just how old is too old? As Drake said, 30 is too old.
But I think Drake is meaning too old for him to date.
No. I thought someone now he's 44, so
okay. And he's
old to me.
Older.
He's old.
Okay, let's go back to that. When I was 23, I would say, "Oh, you're 30. Oh no, we can't talk." Young people have the mentality because you think that 30 is too old.
You have to relate to somebody. That's the thing. At 23, I don't know if I could relate to someone that was 10, 15 years older than me because I was on something totally different at 23 than you should be at 35, 40. So that's my whole thing. That was me.
I mean, at 23, I remember my aunt got married was having a baby at 35, and it was like.
But I think we put so many we put so many rules on levels of like numbers, like age. Like we put so many, at 21 I gotta do this, at 23 I gotta do this, at 25 I have to do this, at 28 I have to do this, at 32 I have to do this, at 35. Like, No, you do what the hell you want to do and what you feel comfortable with accomplishing for you. Because at the end of the day, you live for you. Don't live for other people to define how you are, or if you've made it, or if you're successful. Because what you have today could be gone tomorrow, and you can be in that struggling pit for a long old while, and you can be 25 or 35 or 40 or whatever. It doesn't really matter, because if God is ready for you to struggle for a little bit, He's gonna put it on your plate and say, "Here, eat it up." So it doesn't really matter the age. You have to decide for yourself, and I think that's what I'm taking away, and what I take away from this particular topic. Decide for yourself what's too old. Decide for yourself when you should be somewhere or what you should be doing, because it's your life to live, nobody else's. TC, what is your question?
Oh, I want to talk about the MTV nominees. You skipped Anthony though.
I'm going off cross. Okay, so you wasn't ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, right.
Always ready.
Right. Okay.
Breaking news, baby. You gotta be ready.
Okay. Bottoms, be ready.
So you be ready for the next round, Bottoms.
So let me clear the record, okay? I am full bottom. I am a full
Nobody
bottom.
cares.
I can spread my legs wide open. I can take 15 inches of D, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Because TC always trying it. TC always trying it.
I was saying because you said you classified the top row as top, and you said we'll wait till we get to the bottom row to discuss their topic. That's what I was talking about. I was not talking about your preference. I don't.
What you prefer bottom?
I do. I want
have to
it
be
thick
about
and
Wes's
long
position.
and big.
No shit, I was just trying to find out.
My question is, we're all music fanatics here. So, and I don't know when this episode is going to be posted online, but when we record this currently, this is hours before the MTV Music Awards. So I want to talk about music. Who do you think will basically win the categories this year? So, I don't know about videos. Let's just say best...
Beyonce.
Hold on, wait. You gotta wait.
Best new hip hop, but this is video.
It's the Video Music Awards. It's all about videos.
MTV doesn't play videos though, so okay. Anyway, let's just talk about the songs. So you got 2 Chainz, Watch Out, Chance the Rapper, Angels, Designer Panda, Drake, Hotline Bling, and Bryson Tiller, Don't. If y'all know any of those.
Well, with videos, I would say it would be Drake Hotline Bling, because it went viral and everybody was doing doing their own little version of it. Like, it was really hot. T-Mobile even picked up an endorsement with T-Mobile because of that.
Who are the other people?
Oh my goodness, really?
I would say Panda.
2 Chainz, Watch Out, Chance the Rapper, Angels, Designer, Panda, Drake, Hotline Bling, Bryson Tiller, Don't.
I want Chance to win.
I've never seen Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller.
I guess not the song, it's the video.
I guess I didn't think about it. It's based on the video, so.
Yeah.
I like Chance.
Oops.
Chance is really good.
Anthony, what was your question?
You so shady.
I wanted to
TC know I love his bottom. Yeah.
Hold on, before you do that, okay, video of the year. That's how.
Beyonce.
Adele, Hello. Beyonce, Formation. Justin Bieber, Sorry. Drake, Hotline Bling, or Kanye West, Famous.
Beyonce.
She'll be out of Adele.
Adele's gonna win.
Adele.
Man, I fucking win that shit.
Adele only did. She did a song of a lake.
Adele sold over 7 million copies in a month.
We're talking about the video.
I know. But the video got over like 100 million views and like whatever the time frame was.
Beyonce broke a lot of feathers from her video, and she was socially conscious.
But
Beyonce shut the
did
world
it get
down.
as many plays though?
Well, because a lot of people was mad about her video too.
It's gonna be Adele.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be Adele.
Adele knows it's not gonna be Adele. That's not.
You better stop selling out too. I still gonna tell you. I done told you once. I told you.
I beat this homeless lady last night.
They ain't got shit to do with me.
Don't you, Trap?
I want to talk about money and relationships.
Drake.
What you mean?
So, to specify, Well, I guess, I was just want to talk about money in relationships. Okay, so let's say you guys on 2 different pay grades, right? Would you be able to date someone, let's say somebody in college, okay? You're dating someone in college and you're already established. How would you guys do that?
At what age? At your age? If you were to date somebody in college, it's the difference.
Yeah,
you can still be in college at the age of 30 something.
Yeah, I know people that's in college at 31.
Right. And they happy about it.
Yeah. So my whole thing is, how about this? Managing money in relationships. Do you feel like money is the biggest problems in relationships, and how do you handle it?
No.
No.
So
it does play a big part.
It does. It depends on your relationship, I guess. Because I can be making more money than him, but he may feel some type of way because he feels like he's the dominant of this relationship.
Right.
So you the bottom and he the top. Oh. So the bottom is making more money than the top.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. At the end of the day, I think to your question, I think that plays a role as well. But does money really factor? No, for me, it doesn't, because I feel that money is not going to define who you are as a person. You can be well off and be able to take me to the finest restaurant in Orlando, but your attitude sucks. You don't know how to clean your house. You stink. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there can be so many bad qualities about you, but you can be well off because you're a certain age or whatever the case may be. None of that matters to me at all. It's how you treat the person and how you are as a person. But I think people feel entitled because they make a certain pay rate. But I'll be quick to remind you that it's not going to work. So, Trap, does it matter for you? Does money matter for you?
Well, it does not matter because I make my own money. So since I make my own money, I don't care what the other.
But what if he making like 200,000 and you making like 15?
And that still don't have shit to do with me, because I'm still making what I'm making, and my bill's gonna get paid regardless of however he feel. Okay. But at the end of the day, I make mine, and I'm gonna take care of me regardless if he's there, if he's not, you know. So it doesn't matter. Money does not matter. It doesn't.
I want to ask you. You've been quiet for a while. You know, you the quiet. We talked about that quiet stuff on the other video. You've been quiet. So I want to ask you. Does money matter?
No.
No. So if you dating someone and they work at McDonald's and they're not the manager at McDonald's. No, listen. And okay, well they work wherever they work. They don't make that much, right? That wasn't shade to the people that work at McDonald's. I'm only saying because I know some people. No, listen. Okay, we're gonna keep it bold and blunt here. Okay, because I know some of y'all out there, and I know these people here. I know I have a feeling that Anthony would not date no one that work at McDonald's. I just bougie. Right.
But okay, my whole thing about money in relationships, I would like to date somebody that can match me, because I've been in this place where I've dated people that didn't work, didn't have a car, and it's tiresome of taking care of some damn body. Every time you go out, you gotta pull out your wallet.
I agree. But that's the difference. They're not working.
Even if they do work, they just make enough just to barely take care of themselves. It's the same thing. It's like you don't have no money, extracurricular. I mean, you can't do anything.
But what if they're trying to do themselves like they're in college or something?
That's a different story. Like, if you're in college, depending on what your degree and how serious you are about it, because some people are real college students.
But everybody is different.
So does someone need to work in order to date Kendall? Does someone need to have a car in order to date Kendall?
I would love
Does someone need to have a bank account in order to date Kendall?
Yes.
Okay, so when someone takes Kendall out, is it vice versa? Like I pay one time and you pay one time, and you gotta be able to pay that one time?
I'm a straightforward person, so I come out with it. Hey, are you paying for your own, or are we gonna go back and forth?
That's an awkward conversation to have.
No, that's not an awkward conversation. That's a real conversation.
But that's what I don't understand about gay people. We want honesty, but we try to put this act and this role on. Okay, I'm gonna wait. No, I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Yeah, it's not gay. I don't think
I can say that because I'm gay. I can't say nothing about.
Well, no, and I speak about heterosexual.
My thing is, there's nothing wrong with being straightforward to the point. Hey, you want to go out, so how we gonna do this? I'm paying for mine, or you paying for yours, or we gonna switch? I pay for dinner, you pay for the movie. Whatever, there's nothing wrong with doing that.
Right, right.
So do you think Top should pay for everything?
Oh, and see, like that proves my point. That proves my point. Hold on one second. I just want to say this. I mentioned that earlier in reference to money. I mentioned that, but go ahead.
I bring it up because he said something about gay people always have this whole thing about when it comes to that. Heterosexual people, they believe that the man should be the one that courts the woman. But let's talk about gay people. Should tops pay for everything, or should the bottom come out their pockets and pay for stuff too?
Let one person, let him answer.
I think it should be vice versa. Talk about it. I mean, if you want to take your dude out, you a top, take your dude out. If the bottom want to take your top out, take your top out. It shouldn't even be a fucking, oh, I'm the top, let me pay, oh, I'm the bottom, I'm not paying. I think that's...
I'm gonna say this, okay? I'm a versatile top, but if I'm in a relationship, I'll be versatile, okay? Now, if I'm dating someone and someone comes to me with this whole top mentality, I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna come pick your ass up. You better take me out. Something like that. And that's exactly, and I'm y'all on Nicki Minaj.
Hold on one second, hold on. Quiet on the set, real quick. Once again, this is why I talked about roles and sexuality.
That's it.
TC tapping on my shoulder. What's up, TC?
Okay.
We're gonna get to that.
It goes back to what Kendall said. You have to let that person know what you expect, but not what you expect or what you're looking for in a relationship. And if you're looking for somebody to go Dutch, if you're looking for somebody to go to equal you out, like you said, like Anthony said, match.
I want Jeremy to answer that question as well.
Yeah,
I'm the bottom, I'm not paying for
no. Okay, so
all right. So we back. Continue.
Okay, so I don't think it depends. I don't think it matters about top or bottom. I don't really think it matters about money, because if that person, you have to really learn that person. First of all, set out what you're looking for. If you don't want to cater to this person all your life, say, hey, I'm not gonna pay for every meal, so we need to go half and half, or you pay for one thing, I can pay for another. That lets you know if that person is in it for you or your money. Second, if that person, say, never has any money, he's not making a lot of money, but he's always going out to the club and he's always buying himself something, or always going out and buy drinks, then you need to take that into consideration. It's like, okay, well, you can't pay for nothing like when we go out, because we always go out and I'm always paying. But when we go to the club, you quick to grab a $12 drink, like, and have 5 of them. So it's like, where are your priorities?
That's true.
It depends. It matters nothing about how much you're making. It depends on what you're doing with your money.
I just have and I appreciate that. I really do. I just have no, seriously, I agree with most of the stuff you said. I just have this mentality, going back to old school things. Like, if I'm a top in a relationship, I believe in courting. I believe in going out and making sure that I am the one. I'm the caretaker. And it's very rare that I'm going to be a bottom in a relationship. However, if I am, I respect the exact same thing. If you're going to choose to step up to the plate to date a dominant motherfucker like me, you better be able to back it up. Period. Money-wise, attitude-wise, everything. And I just will not date a broke nigga if I am. Excuse me, that N-word is so. But I would date a broke person trying to be somebody's bottom. It won't turn me on.
Okay. I want to get to Dale. Dale, how do you feel?
Tell the truth, Dale. Shake the devil.
So we can say money doesn't matter all we want in a relationship, but it does matter. It matters a great deal. From my past experiences in my relationships, I've made the most money. And in the past 2 relationships, they have been the dominant people in the relationship, but because of my lifestyle and what I do and my income at that particular time, it made them uncomfortable, and it made them feel intimidated in a way. And so I found myself backing down, kind of like, minimizing who I was and not living my full truth just to make that person comfortable. To make them feel like, okay, all right, you want to be the man of the house?
Be the man.
Be the man. But if I have to, if I'm paying for dinner, if I'm paying for all the bills, if I'm paying for, like, how you the man of the house, but you can't pay the light bill?
Riley. Hold on. I want to hear from Riley real quick. Riley, you've been a little quiet.
Yeah, let's hear from
How you feel? Because we know Riley has the nickname Mother.
That's Mother.
Because Mother he can provide, baby. Mother got point. He's pointing out. So, I'm asking you, how do you feel about it? Can you date someone that is, I'm gonna set up the scenario, living at home with his parents, 28 years old, working, getting $8 an hour, get paid every 2 weeks, bringing home maybe $250, $300, $450 every 2 weeks. Got a car, but the car ain't really that. It ain't really it. Hold on, let me finish. I'm painting a scenario. So, but he's a good dude, real good dude. Cook for you when you come to your house, because you can't go to his parents' house. He'll cook for you, clean, house smelling real good, bathroom. He'll even bleach the shower.
Oh, hallelujah.
Wash the bed setting. Hallelujah. And when you come home from work, he there with nothing but slippers on.
And it's looking good. And it's clean.
Could you handle a relationship like that, or does this man need to make more money for you?
I could. The reason why is because you can make this amount of money right now, but tomorrow you can make more than I am. God gives you this, He can take it away.
Exactly.
That's it.
So money doesn't play a factor to me.
It complicates things in the moment, though.
It complicates things because I'm gonna tell in the moment, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because men are very emotional creatures. If you date a true top, if he's not verse,
Right.
he's a true top.
Speak there.
He is emotional, and his feelings and his pride and his ego will be hurt if he feels like his bottom chick, his bottom dude is doing way better than he is. He feels like he can't provide. He feels like he can't do all the things that are necessary to take care of that dude. He's gonna feel some type of way about it.
It all plays back with communication. You're communicating with that person, let them know how you actually feel from the day one. You won't have issues throughout your relationship.
And maybe that person isn't for you. Like I said, I really don't think it's about money. It's how you spend your money. Because you can find somebody who's making $25,000, but they are maybe investing, maybe they're doing something positive with their money. They're taking you out, they're showing you things. Or you can find somebody with a Jaguar, got a nice house, but they're in debt, got credit card that they charge everything on their credit card.
Right.
All their money, I'm sorry, my car don't do this money, I can't take you out. Or, you have to, like Robert just said, it's communication. And if you talk to that person about how you're feeling, and really express that instead of saying, oh, well, I'm tired of paying for you. Communicate it in a positive way.
So I want to hear from Shakara, because Shakara's been kind of quiet. A lot of y'all are being quiet. We need some voices up in here. We need some voices. So I want to hear a female's point of view, because it's very interesting to hear. Y'all see you all bedazzled out, decked out. Look like you got a cute coin too. So
does be on TV.
Does money matter to you?
It does. Kind of like, because I'm feminine, so if I'm dating somebody that's more masculine, and I don't like labels, because that's how it is with lesbians. Like, some people expect the more masculine person to pay for everything. Like, I don't feel like you have to make more money than me, but the last couple women I dated were younger, and they just were like misguided and like lacked direction and ambition, and that was a problem for me. I was in grad school at 32, so I graduated last year, but like I started my career, and I feel like sometimes if I want to be able to go do something on the weekend, like I don't want to always have to pay for everything. I don't want to always, and sometimes it's not even like just paying for something, but it's even that person, recognizing or appreciating like what I bring to the table. And I never require someone to have something that I don't. So I'm not going to require you to have all these extravagant things if I don't have it either. Right. But I do expect some people to have at least the majority of what I do, and then be able to bring something to the table. And I feel like if I have so much to bring to the table, I don't mind eating alone. Like it's fine. It's hard to bring to the table. So
you better go ahead and say that, Shakara. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Money's not everything, but like Drake said, not having it is.
I have this saying, I don't bring anything to the table, I am the table. So, right.
So, Sheldon, what was your question?
I don't listen to him.
My question was, maybe I should rephrase my question.
No, you can say it.
Do you think that you can retrust your spouse?
You can retrust your spouse. And when I was in my 20s, I was like, if you cheat one time, it's over. Don't talk to me, lose the number. But now that I'm in my 30s, I say, let's talk about it. Let's, revisit why you cheated. Like, can you be rehabilitated from that thing? Because sometimes dudes just, men feel like sex is just sex. A lot of men don't put emotion into sex. And so I feel like now if I were in like a 10-year relationship and my boyfriend cheated one time, I wouldn't be as quick to be like, you know what, deuces, let's just go to court, whatever. I think I might revisit that situation. Let's go to counseling. Let's try to fix this thing, just like they did on Greenleaf.
Greenleaf. I haven't gotten into Greenleaf because I just haven't gotten into it, but everybody else is talking about Greenleaf like it's that. I don't know. For me, I have a hard problem trusting individuals. It takes me a long time to trust you. Right. And if I do decide to finally trust you and you do something that makes me feel like, why did you lie? Or you were not, and I can't trust you anymore, then I'm just not going to trust you anymore. So for me, it's just like, do me right the first time, the second, the third, and the fourth. And once you do me wrong, it's bye-bye.
So that's what you can't get those, for me, you can't get those images out your head, like the whole, you cheated, this is who you cheated with, this is what you was doing, this is what I found out, like all of those questions and scenarios play in your mind, then you talking about, okay, well, let's work this thing out. We can see what we can do, whatever. But in the long haul, you talking about something, oh, well, where he at?
So I got, real quick, did we ask everybody's question on the top? We
here's the last one.
Who? Dale? We didn't get to Dale? Sheldon was the last one. So, okay, so cool. Go ahead, chime in.
So I think it's different levels of cheating. It's an emotional cheating, like where you have a whole separate person and you doing dates and you emotionally invest in this person, and it's just a sex thing. Now you have to determine what type of cheating this person did and whether or not you can handle that. Now, for me, if you just go get your rocks off, but it depends on the relationship too.
Because you
how happy I am, and what we're going through. Now, if we're going through some things and all this other stuff, but it's not a display, it's not an advertisement for your asses go out there and cheat. Right. Don't go there and cheat, because it's like, don't get caught cheating. That's my thing. Just don't.
What I need y'all to do real quick, because this is about to get spicy, baby. This is about to get spicy. I need y'all to leave all y'all comments below. All of their social media, their Instagrams, Twitters, everything's gonna be right below. So dig into their ass if you want to dig into their ass, baby. The next episode, we're gonna get into this cheating, and the question that I'm gonna ask everyone on this panel is, what signifies someone, or why does someone cheat? That is the question. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to Culture Clubb. We'll see you real soon. Deuces. Explain to the people that weren't able to understand your history with your sister, if you can give us a little brief synopsis of how you came to meet and how that all worked out for the show.
Okay, yeah, I met Asia when I was about 15. I was about to turn 16.
I was trying to hurry. I didn't know nothing. All I did was I came. I didn't want to do nothing. I was so hungover. I cared. There was everything else. Right.